football game. Great stage, great environment, great fans, everything you want in a college football game. That was a great game. But at the end of the day, we don't get what we wanted, and sometimes that's the way life is. So, you know, we regroup, we move forward, and that's what we've always done. So I'll take questions.
Mark, after the holding penalty called after touchdown, the camera's got you kind of shaking your head there as if you kind of knew you guys had given away a great opportunity. What's going through your mind in a moment like that when you give away points and did you see that turning?
Well, I saw, you mean when we missed the field goal, or
no,
after the hold? Yeah. You know, I don't know where the hold, you know, I'm not, things are happening very fast out there, so I'm not sure. I didn't see the replay on the hold itself, but the bottom line is they called a hold, and we didn't get 7, and it backed us up, and we didn't overcome that, and then we missed the field goal, and then it was the next play. And then I forget really what happened. They got the ball at 50 and put number 9 in the slot, they didn't recognize it, boom, one cover 1, man, middle field safety. Safety doesn't get over it, goes seam to seam, it's a touchdown, it's a great throw. Throw, catch, and receiver, speed receiver. So, and all of a sudden they're up by 7. And I think that was a big part of the game, but I think we came out and responded in the second half, and you know, we're right there. But the 13-play drive in the, I believe it's the third quarter, where it's 3rd and 23 and they hit the fade. I think Derek Hicks has him covered, has him cut off, ball's thrown. You know, over the back shoulder, great catch by, I think it was Devin Smith, great throw by Barrett, and you know, so they make the conversion 3rd and 23. You know, we're getting off the field, and you know, we're still, I think it's, I can't remember what the score was. We're right there.
Mark Penner, as he talks about JT Bear's accuracy being a bit of a surprise. Anything else they did offensively that caught you off guard?
You know, I think that. You know, I'm not real sure because we haven't seen film, obviously, but I think we misadjusted on some formation things. You know, because they ran the ball more effectively, and that's a positive for them. I want to, I'm not dissing them, but I thought they ran the ball more effectively with their tailback runs than we were expecting. We credit their offensive line. They had 2 sacks, and you know, they kept them off of it. You know, they play actioned it and got the ball out pretty quick. Really, offensively, they didn't have any turnovers. They had a turnover on the punt, and they had a turnover on the kickoff return. So offensively, I thought they played extremely well. Credit them.
Mark,
Good plan by the coaches.
The Big Ten championship game, there was a period in the 3rd quarter where they had a similar momentum, and they seemed to be sort of rolling along. And then there was, you guys had kind of a will about you to stop that. Is that something that this defense maybe doesn't quite have the same thing with Oregon, or is it more just the difference of scheme and talent and situations?
I don't know about that. You know, we played pretty well, you know, and but we gave up too many explosive plays, too many big plays, you know. And you know, when that happens, it's tough to win. You know, and those plays sometimes are made by inches. So, but that's the game we play, and you know, but it's tough to evaluate all those things until I think you see the film, you study it, and see what happens.
Mark, did Barrett play better than you expected, better than you had seen him on film at this point?
I thought he threw the ball with more. I thought his arm strength was very, very, very good out there. I thought he was very accurate. You know, you look at, you know, he throws the ball for 300 yards and rushes for 100 more, and you know, he played very, very well. Complete the ball, and I think again their plan was good. They play actionless, and you know, when they pass sets, sometimes it was draws and things of that nature, and Elliott played very well as well. You know, early on, you know, the big option play, you know, goes out the gate, and that's uncharacteristic. And then they hit another one too. So, yeah, Todd.
Hey, Mark, what was the key to them getting to the edge and being able to use their speed on the edge?
Well, that's the thing that we got to evaluate, because for me, especially on the field, it's very hard to see. But there are certain things where they should not have gotten the edge. But I thought they cracked their safety some, our backers. And we didn't support off that crack, and they got the edge of the defense a couple of times, but you know, probably have to watch and see. But they definitely outflanked us. One of the times I know was structural, we missed a tackle, just had the defense roll the other way. But you know, it's tough to say without the film. Good plan.
Mark, one of your